Where are you going?
Sean, I didn't mean to wake you up. Go back to sleep.
No, come here. I can't tell you what last night meant to me. I was afraid that I dreamt the whole thing. I didn't, did I?
No.
You know what that means now, don't you? We're really married. I'm finally really your husband. You know how happy that makes me.
Kirk, I can't.
Oh, did I say something?
Of course not.
Sweetheart, after last night, I thought that...
I know. That was last night.
I don't understand.
I needed you. We needed each other, but...
But what, Eden? It was beautiful. I mean, I know you were happy. I know that.
Look, I wanted to feel safe. And you made me feel safe, but when I woke up, I needed to be by myself. I can't explain it.
Well, can't you try?
It's like these past few weeks, time has been speeding by without me. It's like things happen, I don't even remember how they've happened. Nothing seems real.
Eden, no matter how crazy things have been, I don't think that you would have married me if you didn't care for me. You're just afraid to trust that right now.
Maybe.
Don't doubt us, Eden. We have everything that it takes. Last night proved that.
Look, don't take this as a rejection. Please, just try to understand.
Well, I'm trying. I just don't want you to run from this.
I'm not running from it. I'm trying to catch my breath.
Don't you think I know why it is that you're scared? I mean, you're afraid of what might happen. All your life, you've been giving too much, and now you just want to pull back.
I don't know why you stay with me.
I don't really have any choice, Eden. Any pride or ego I had, I just threw out the window the moment I met you. I just want to be with you on any terms.
Even if it means that it's going to be a very long time before I can come to love you.
I don't think it'll be that much longer.
You know what part of it is? It's like this blackmailer, you know? Knowing that he saw me in Daddy's room, that he has the ability to sneak into our house. What's stopping him from coming in here now? What's stopping him from watching us, looking at us, to use against us?
I don't think there's anybody here right now, Eden.
So how does he know when to leave the notes and the threats? What's stopping him? I mean, it scares me, the thought that someone's watching me practically every minute. And that I can't do anything to keep him from doing it.
Look, the first thing we have to do is wait till this guy makes his next move.
There's got to be a way to stop him, because I can't go on living like this. I can't.
I'm going to take care of it, baby. I promise. I won't let anybody hurt you. Ever again. Are you sure you'll be okay while I'm gone?
I'll be fine.
Say that again. I'll give you a call as soon as the meeting's over, all right?
Where are you going to be?
I don't know yet. One of the hotels for breakfast. I'll have to call a secretary and find out which one.
Okay.
Anyway, see you later.
Okay.
Morning, Kirk. Leaving so early?
Bye, sweetheart.
Married a month and still the newlyweds. I'm touched.
Touched? Where? In your heart? I don't think you have one, Mason.
How can you say that to the last of one of the great romantics? Why, in my idle hours, I daydream about any number of passionate scenarios. Just last night, for example, I had a fantasy complete with sound effects. Would you like to hear about it?
No.
I was in my bedroom, right next door, and my imagination began to run wild. I could have sworn that I heard provocative noises coming from your bedroom.
You know, it's just sad that you don't have anything better to do with your time.
Bed springs, Eden.
Are you proud of the fact that you've not progressed beyond the age of 12?
Oh, come on, Eden. You don't have to be embarrassed. You're a grown-up married lady. You can do anything you want to in bed. I guess I was just a little surprised that you were pursuing your pleasures with such gusto.
file.
Now, don't think I was eavesdropping. Don't think that. I just couldn't help but hear it. I'll demonstrate if you like. You go into my room, and I'll go in there and bounce up and down on those rumpled sheets. See if... Was it something I said?
Good morning, Eden, Mason.
Rosa?
Would you like me to make up your room now?
No, I need a few minutes. I'm going to shower and get dressed.
You can make up mine if you like, Rosa.
I already have, dear. I put clean sheets on your bed. Will you be wanting fresh linens too, dear?
Oh, I think so, Rosa. Don't you, Eden? Today of all days?
I thought maybe if I tried to write it down for you. For someone who's always understood even when I didn't. So I begin this letter, Dear Cruz. And I picture you listening, understanding me the way no one else ever has. I'm trying to explain how I could be with another man and still be so much in love with you. Part of it is because I've been living in fear for weeks. Fear of discovery, fear that my father would die, fear that I'll never put anything back together that can be called a life. And all along, Kirk has been there. He chases away the nightmares. He tells me it's going to be all right. And he asks for so little. Ever since I married him, I've stayed inside myself, missing you, wishing Kirk were you. But after a while, Cruz, after a while, the loneliness gets so bad that you're afraid you're just going to disappear. If you don't let someone touch you or hold you, you begin to feel like you don't exist. But I couldn't get through this day if I didn't somehow say that I love you, Cruz. In my heart, I still belong to you. Nothing can change that. I wish I could really send this to you, but I know I can't. You don't need to know how I feel. You need to be free to live your life. But I'll never stop loving you.
I told you it wouldn't take long. What have you been doing since I left?
Oh, nothing, really. I just caught up on some correspondence. How was your meeting?
Oh, uneventful. The breakfast was just as boring. They serve frozen orange juice. Can you believe it? This is California. How can you call yourself a decent hotel unless you serve freshly squeezed orange juice?
What hotel was it?
The, Delacorte.
That's funny. I always found their food to be first rate.
Well, I guess I'm just hopelessly spoiled by the Capwell chain. In fact, why don't we go to the Orient Express for lunch? Tell you the truth, I feel like we have something to celebrate.
Actually, I really don't have time for lunch. You know, I've missed pretty much the morning. I think I'm going to take a swim and then go to the office.
Oh, come on now. You can take one day off from work.
No, I can't. Besides, I feel a lot safer at the office.
Eden, are you keeping something from me? Did you hear from the blackmailer again?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Did you check the mail?
Not yet.
Well, we'd better take a look.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Well, there's nothing here.
Well, maybe we scared him off for another day.
I doubt
I
it.
suppose we'd be so lucky. I mean, he already has $10,000.
Maybe he's not even in for the money.
What do you mean?
Oh, I don't know. It could be some kind of power trip he's on.
I think I'd feel a lot better if it were just for the money. The other way sounds like we're dealing with a psycho.
Eden, you really would be safer here.
Look, Kirk, I'm not going to be a prisoner in my own home. I'm going to take a swim, and I'm going to go to the office. I'll see you later.
What did Mason do with it? Mason, what do you think you're doing with my wife's name?
Oh, it's Eden's mail.
I can read. It says her name right on the front.
Well, so it does, but there's no address, no stamp. It's hand-delivered, Kirk.
So?
So aren't you a little concerned? A secret admirer written all over it. If somebody's courting your wife, I should think you'd be a little bit concerned about it. Maybe you should take over here where I left off.
I'm not worried, Mason.
Well, why not? I mean, just because she's married doesn't mean she's immune to the supplications of some lovesick Lothario.
Oh, wait, hold it, all right? I wrote the letter. I wrote it.
You wrote it and left it mysteriously outside the front door? Why?
I like to surprise Eden with things. You know, a bouquet of flowers when she doesn't expect them, a note to tell her that I love her. Is that so strange?
A note to tell her that you love her.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Oh, nothing. Nothing. I guess I just never thought of love as being a prime consideration with you and Eden. I always thought of your marriage as more of a corporate alliance.
Well, you thought wrong.
Yeah, apparently so. You know, every day I'm being confronted with new evidence that the honeymoon is anything but over. First, last night, and now this.
Last night.
Yeah, I mentioned these springs to Eden. See? They make quite a racket, don't they? These antique beds are nice to look at, but they do tend to advertise what most people want to keep private.
So you've got your ear glued up to the wall, listening for squeaky springs? You must be really hard up for a cheap thrill, Mason.
Well, no, it's just that it was always so quiet in here before, Kirk. One has to wonder when the nature of your relationship changed so dramatically.
Eden and I have loved each other for a long time.
Oh, come on, Kirk. I was here the day you two got married. She came in looking like she'd been taken to slaughter or something. She still looks that way half the time. Wasn't that way when Cruz was around, I can tell you.
Okay, you can shut up anytime.
Oh, don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't think you're a worthy substitute. I just wonder why Eden doesn't.
Eden married me, and not Cruz. And we love each other very much.
Just trying to do you a favor.
A favor.
Yeah, I thought the note came from Cruz, sort of a come home, all is forgiven letter. I thought by intercepting it, I could spare you the pain of seeing how quickly she'd run back to him.
You're trespassing, Mason. This is my room, Eden's, and mine. And I want you to get out and never come back. You got that?
Don't forget to oil those springs. The rest of us would like to get some sleep.
Hi. I looked for you out at the pool.
I just did a few laps.
So you decided to take a nice warm bath instead, huh? How about me jumping in and joining you?
No, I think we'd start a flood. Besides, I have to get to the office.
Well, now that means you're going to have to put clothes on, and I can't let you do that.
Kirk, I mean it.
Well, I can see that.
Thought you said you understood.
What do you expect me to do? Wait for you to make the first move?
Why not?
Is that really what you want, sweetheart?
Why not? Doesn't that fit your idea of me?
No, it's not that.
Well, I think it is. I think you see me a certain way, a way that really isn't me.
What's that way?
Scared, defenseless, dependent. I mean, I wasn't that way when you met me, was I?
Hardly.
Well, I think I want to get back to being that way. I think I want to get back to being the way that I was. I'm scared of running around feeling like I'm out of control with my world and I'm frightened. It was like I was talking about this man who's leaving these threats. I'm tired of hiding. I want to do something.
And you really feel that you're ready?
Yes. Why, you don't want me to be strong?
Oh, sweet. Now, what kind of question is that?
I just hate to think you liked some watered-down version of me.
Not at all.
Well, I thought you said you had a plan on how to catch this guy.
Well, I do, and I'll tell you about it, but not now.
You know, I have a few ideas myself on how to catch this guy. I really do.
Well, that's fine. I'm anxious to hear about them.
Oh, Kirk, I want to get dressed now. Could you pass me the towel?
All right. No.
Thank you. Oh my God! Kirk! It was in the room. It was in the room. It was right here in our room, Kirk, in our room!
Well, I'm going to go downstairs and question everyone in the house. I don't know how somebody could have gotten here without...
No, don't go. Just a minute. It was in our room.
Sweetheart, it's going to be all right. The note was right here in this drawer. Oh, Lord. They've all been cut.
What are we going to do?
Sweetheart, just what we said we're going to do. We're going to find this guy tonight. This is the day we nail the blackmailer. It's all there. $10,000 in cash, and I have walkie-talkies for both of us. Now, do you know how to use them?
Yeah, well, what do we do?
I've got to go right now. But I'll explain it to you later.
Well, I think I should know what's going on. I'm a part of this.
Eden, I will explain it. I just don't have the time right now. Okay, I want you to take this and find a good place to hide it until tonight, all right? I am gone.
Well, when will you be back?
Later. I'll see you then.
I'd like a little privacy for this call, if you don't mind.
Is it treachery or romance?
You know, after watching you and Kirk together, I'm not sure you'd know the difference. Go away, Eden. Come on, Janice, answer the phone.
Can I talk to you for a minute?
What about?
Little business proposition.
Do I know you?
Does that matter? I'm offering you a chance to pick up $100 cash.
How?
Doing a little job for me?
What kind?
We'll get to that. First off, I want to know how hard a punch you can throw with your right hand.
But now she won't tell us where Brandon is or bring him back here until we all sign a paper saying that she's got custody of him.
That's right. I don't trust you people. I want everything in writing from now on.
Don't fret, Gina. That's exactly what we've done. We even have the judge's approval already.
Well, that's more like it.
But I'm warning you. You better be keeping Brandon in a safe place.
You think I'd have him anyplace else? Let me see the papers.
Why don't you tell us where you left the boy?
Not so fast, Cruz. I'm going to look over these papers and make sure everybody signs them. I'd like to read them in private. I'll be in the study.
Don't take too long, Gina.
I'll take as long as it takes, Mason. Don't try to railroad me this time.
I want to talk to you, Mason.
I know you'll both excuse us.
I'm glad you found them.
Yeah, so am I. She didn't make it easy either. We had to chase her all over the place.
Well, why don't you sit down? I have some things I should be doing.
Eden, wait a second.
Yes.
There was a message on my machine that I was supposed to call the station, which I did. They said that you'd called there looking for me, but then called back later and said to forget it. And what did that mean?
Oh, well, I had something important to talk to you about, but it sort of took care of itself. I asked them not to bother telling you that I had called.
Uh-huh. What was it about?
Nothing, really.
You look... It's a nice outfit. I'd like the... You call it a brooch?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember it. Well, look, I'm keeping you from something important. Feel...
Oh, no, it's all right.
So, yeah. How are things with you and Kirk?
They're okay. I'm very happy. How about you and Santana? How are things with you two?
Hello, Cruz.
Kirk?
You ready to go, darling?
Sure. It's wonderful seeing you again. Thanks for everything you've done.
You bet.
Yes, we're really indebted to you, Castillo. You ready, Eden?
Cruz, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Hey, take it easy.
I can't believe that they're going to take Brandon away from me again.
Santana, I'm really sorry. But right now, there's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah. This is all right. You can find it here.
Kirk, what are we doing?
Okay. You're gonna wait right here and keep an eye on the money, all right? I'm gonna wait in the alley. This is the only way in and out of here. We wait for him to come, he takes the money, and then I'll step in.
How? What are you going to do?
Sweetheart, don't worry about it, all right? And whatever you do, do not interfere, okay? You just stay hidden.
Kirk, I don't like this. You could get yourself killed.
Here.
I don't know what's going on here. This doesn't make any sense.
Well, look, we can't call the police in on this. Do you want them to know why this guy's blackmailing you? Sweetheart, look, this is all gonna be okay. I don't want you to worry about this. It'll be over soon and we'll have him. He will never bother you again.
How? What are you going to do?
You'll see. Now, be careful, all right? Keep yourself hidden.
All right, you be careful and don't take any chances.
Thanks for caring. Hide.
Mason.
Cruz, don't you have anything better to do than to hang around here all day?
Santana tells me that stupid sham of a document you drew up was just your way of bluffing.
I'll see you later, Cruz.
You're not going anywhere until I get this off my chest.
You know, brawn has never impressed me, Cruz. Eloquence, yes. Muscles, no.
You're messing around with a little boy's life.
I was trying to do him a favor by putting him with his real mother instead of that scheming woman he calls Mommy.
You can't play with a kid's emotions like that.
Spare me the moral palaver, Cruz. I'm beginning to gag on it.
Have you seen Brandon? Have you taken a moment even to talk to him to see what all this manipulation is doing to him? Where is your soul, man?
I don't know, Cruz. I'm solid cardboard. Have we finished here?
Mason, you know, the sad truth is that despite how much you hate your father, you're turning out to be just like him. CC took Brandon away from Santana when he was born, and you're trying to take him away from Gina. There's a parallel there, in case you missed it. It's like the two of you think that you have the right to juggle other people's lives at your whim.
Shut up, Cruz. I'm not like my father.
You're the spitting image of him.
I'm nothing like him.
It's hard to face, isn't it?
You know, Cruz, I've noticed a big change in you since Eden married Kirk. When you find a million excuses for coming over here, she walks into the room and you pant around her like a lovesick puppy.
We're not talking about my problem here. We're talking about yours. I think it's time you took a good, hard look at yourself.
Now, you take a look at yourself, Cruz, because I think you're still hoping that Eden's going to realize she married the wrong guy. Well, I don't think that's going to happen. Not after last night.
You want people to fear you like they fear your father, is that it?
I have the bedroom adjoining theirs, remember?
I think you better shut up.
And you be careful who you're calling names. I'll see you.
Kirk, can you hear me?
I hear you fine, Eden.
Is there any sign of him yet?
Not so far. No, but it shouldn't be much, wait a minute. Yes, Eden, I see someone now. He's big. Really big, and he's coming down the alley.
Kirk, be careful. Look, why don't you just leave the money and we can follow him, okay? Kirk?
Damn it. Eden, he's seen me. Yes, he's turned around. He's running away. Eden, I'm going to go after him. I want you to take the money and go home right now, as quick as you can.
Kirk?
I missed you too. Hello, Marcel. Hi. Thank you for bringing him home.
That's all right. He was a terrific little guy to be with.
Hi, Santana.
Hello. We're back home here where we're going to stay. I think you should tell him, Santana.
That's right, Brandon. You're going to be staying here from now on.
Yay!
I thought that would make you happy. I think maybe you should go back to your place and pack up Brandon's things and bring them over here.
All right.
Hey, Mr. B.
Hi, Cruz.
Hi, Brandon. Oh, boy. I'm very, very glad you're back in town, buddy.
Me too.
Okay, good to see you.
Come on, sweetheart. We better go upstairs and put you to bed. It's been a long day for you, hasn't it? If you could just wait for me a moment, I'll be right back.
I really ought to be going, Gina. I've got a long drive back tonight.
I know you do, but I wanted to give you something. You're being so much help to me.
That's okay. You don't have to do that.
It's all right. I really want to. Please, just wait a moment. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Bye, Marcel.
Bye-bye, Tiger. He's such a sweetheart. I'm not crazy about most kids, but I'd really love to have that one. Wouldn't you? Gee whiz. What did I say?
Nothing. It's not your fault. Santana, wait.
I'm sorry. I just couldn't stand it.
Look, I know this is tough for you, but you gotta be strong now. You can't let somebody like Gina beat you down.
But I am beaten. Don't you see she's won?
I know it seems that way now, but things can change. And my daddy used to always tell me, he says, Cruz, good things can fall out of the sky just as easily as bad things can pop out of the ground, so don't lose hope.
Cruz, I love Brandon so much.
I know.
Excuse you? Be glad to. Hey, man, how'd I do?
You did fine. Otherwise, I wouldn't be paying you. And here's an extra 20. Stay out of sight.
All right, thanks. Listen, next time you need to get beat up on, give me a call, huh?
See you later.
Hello? Eden, it's Mary.
Hi.
I'm at the clinic, and Kirk is here with me, and he's been beaten up, and I think you should be here.
Oh, my God. All right, I'll be right there. Is he badly hurt?
Well, he's pretty badly bruised, but I'll tell him that you're on your way. She'll be right over.
Good.
Kirk, I wish that you would tell me what happened.
It doesn't matter. It's all right now. Everything's gonna be fine.
Good, you made it.
Hey,
Yeah.
nice place.
Yeah. I need you to do something for me.
Sure, anything. Who lives here?
A friend.
A friend. Where's the friend?
She's in the bedroom.
Oh, the bedroom. Your friend is in the bedroom. No wonder you don't look happy to see me.
She's just a friend, bro.
She wouldn't happen to be S. Andrade, huh? The name on the mailbox?
Yes, she is Santana Andrade. Listen to me. Kirk Cranston got in a beef in some bar tonight at the corner of Gutierrez and Mill Pass.
Okay, so anyway, when she comes out, you're going to introduce me, right?
Bro.
Now, you got to come off on the right foot, okay? Restaurateur, that's what I am. I'm a
Right.
shipbuilder.
Pearl, listen to me.
What?
I don't understand what he was doing in that part of town, much less in a bar fight. Doesn't make any sense.
Well, I wouldn't even be in that part of town.
Exactly. So you're going to talk to him about it.
What, at the bar?
No, he's at the Figueroa Street Clinic right now. He's getting patched up. Somebody worked him over real good, according to my
It
sources.
sounds like he deserves it. Why was he there in the first place?
Well, that's what you're going to find out.
What, me?
Hey, he's
Are
not
you
going to
serious?
talk to me, all right? Now, I know that you are the kind of guy that could present yourself in a certain light that would make him feel comfortable relating to you.
Do I detect that you are complimenting me?
Tell him you saw the fight.
You want me to lie to our good buddy Kirk Cranston?
You lied
Is that
for
it?
him. I think he'll trust you.
Everybody trusts me but you.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're not introducing me to the mystery woman behind door number 3.
You going to do this for me, Pearl?
Sure.
Thank you. It's important.
Yeah, but not to Cruz the policeman, right? It's important to Cruz the outsider looking in. You tell Miss Andrade she got great taste except in men.
Did you hear what I said? I want the dude. Maybe he made a mistake this time. In any case, I want him.
Just a few stitches there, Mr. Cranston. Shouldn't be any scarring to speak of, and you can have those taken off next week.
Well, that's too bad. Don't they say a dueling scar is supposed to be a mark of prestige?
Hey, Kirk, if that cut had been a few centimeters in the other direction, you could be missing a vision in one eye.
This guy packed quite a wallop. Who was he, anyway? Never saw him before. Hey, he was very drunk and quite mad, so I just ended up being the guy's punching bag.
Well, offhandedly, I'd say he thinks you were somebody he didn't like very much.
Think you should contact the police?
Well, I don't know.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, there were a couple of people in the bar. I don't know who they are. Even if I did, I don't think they'd want to get involved.
Street clinic.
You don't think they want to get involved? I wouldn't be so sure if I was you, pal. Mr. Cranston, your blood pressure's a bit low. I'm going to ask you to lie down for a few minutes. Okay, but Eden's going to be here in a minute.
Fine. I'll just have her sit down and wait with you, but I'd like you to lie down.
Now, you can rest in here. I'll be within hollering distance if you need anything, but try and get some rest, okay? Okay.
All right.
Ooh. Cranston burgers? Go away, all right, man? The doctor told me I was supposed to lay down and rest.
Well, so rest. What do you think? I was going to ask you to break dance? I just want to yap.
Well, I am not in the mood.
Yeah, well, I am. Ever since I saw you get your lights zonked out in that bar, I got a lot of questions running around my head. Like, what the heck is a nice guy like you doing in a bar like that?
What were you doing there?
Well, I was waiting for someone. When she didn't show up, I went off to make the obligatory phone call. When I got back, boom, it was round one. So you want to tell me who that guy was?
I don't know.
Excuse me? You don't know? Some guy who never laid eyes on you before decides he doesn't like your face and plants a fist in your nose or what? Just like that.
He was drunk.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You were just sitting there minding your own business. Is that it?
What? I was looking for one of my foremen.
What, in a bar?
That's right, in a bar. Yeah, he hadn't showed up for work a couple of days. I called his wife. She said he's probably out in a bender. And that bar was his favorite hangout. So I just came in looking for him.
I see. Well, I really admire that. Mr. Cranston, that is what I call the personal touch.
Why, what's wrong with that?
Well, nothing at all. I think it's just great that a guy from the front office can go out of his way to help an ordinary working stiff. I mean, you deserve some kind of prize for that.
Yeah, well, obviously I picked the wrong bar. Because my foreman wasn't in there, and Godzilla was. You know, he laid me out pretty good up right through there.
Yeah, I saw the whole thing.
Mr. Cranston?
Excuse me, there's a telephone call.
For me? Who would know I'm here?
Your wife. She had a flat on the way up.
Oh, man. Thank you. Eden? Yeah, no, I'm fine, sweetheart. How are you? No, I'm all right. Just a little banged up. Hon, excuse me a minute. Would you mind? I'd like to talk to my wife.
Well, so talk.
Alone. Oh. In private.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. My best to the wife.
Yeah. Yeah, Eden, I'm back. Now, listen, I caught up with that guy, and we had it out. No, I'm okay. A lot better than he is. I don't even know who he is. Believe me, he won't be bothering you again for money. No, his blackmailing days are over. No, the police weren't involved. I just beat the hell out of him. He won't be back. No, I'll be fine. Just a little banged up. Really. Now, you know I'd do anything for you. I love you too, sweetheart. Bye.
How'd it go? Right, Cranston is up to something. I could shuck oysters for 100 years, and I would never smell as fishy as that director.
Okay, so you did what I asked you to?
Yes. I pretended like I watched the whole fight. Actually, I only started watching the first part of it. I was trying to figure out what the reason for it all was.
Yeah, right, and what he was doing in a place like that.
You should see me. I was such an actor. I was beautiful. John Barrymore.
Spare me the reviews.
All right. It was very boring. All I found out was he gave me some story about he was looking for a foreman who was out on some drunkage.
And you believe him?
No. He is a fuck. That's all you got? What do you mean that is all I got? Come on, Cruzy. You expect him to hand his head to you on a silver platter? I mean, what? Throw up his hands and say, I surrender?
All right. Okay. Was he really hurt?
I don't know about being hurt, but it looked pretty bad. He's over at the, what's the name of the clinic?
Figueroa?
Figueroa Street Clinic. Okay, I was there just a little while ago.
Maybe I ought to stop by the clinic. See if he wants to file a complaint or anything.
I think it's a very good idea. He's up to something, buddy boy.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a Mr. Kirk Cranston. I guess he left, huh?
No, he's still here.
Oh, yeah, where is he? I'd like to talk to him.
Well, he's right behind there.
Who's that with him? Is that a nurse?
No, his wife's come for him.